everybody, welcome aboard Plazma 1945, and this is the Red Star Squadron. We will be flying a 4-ship mission to engage the enemy AWACS deep behind enemy lines. We'll be taking off from the Beirut airport and heading north into Turkey to chase down the enemy AWACS. As you can see on the mission brief on the right side, it's 155 miles direct, but we will be facing Hawk radars, enemy fighters, interceptors, Tomcats. We'll be taking down an E-2C and taking down air defenses. You'll be able to see all this on the right side of the screen with the TAC view powered by Fox 3 Solutions. And if you want a server to host your own missions, Fox 3MS is the place to go. We're gearing up on the runway. We're going to switch into the aircraft comms so you can hear our takeoff, and I'll be right back.
All right, I am ready.
Okay. Brakes, running it up.
2.
Releasing now, burner.
So first up in the air is yours truly, Plazma, with resin off of my left wing. He's carrying a seed package with HARM missiles, and right behind him we'll be taking off the Mirage and the second F-16 with our MVP Nomad, who is going all the way in, guys. Here we go.
Nasway, save your fuel for now. 360.
Now, this was a impromptu mission that we just built out right upon entering this multiplayer server. So we, well, kind of flying by the seat of our pants. We know there's some enemies along the way, but it will be interesting. Now, our aircraft setup is as follows. I'm in the Su-27 carrying Fox 1 missiles. This server is simulating a Cold War scenario, so there are no Fox 3 AIM-120 missiles, there's no Phoenixes, so you have to guide your missiles all the way in. There's a problem though. The F-16 that you're seeing flying off my wing with HARM missiles flown by resin can only carry Fox 2 Sidewinders, which are heat-seeking missiles, which means that myself and Nasway are the only guys who can push off long-range enemy aircraft. The 2 larger missiles that you're seeing here on Nomad, who is also carrying 4 Sidewinders and 2 HARM missiles, are anti-radiation missiles. These go after enemy SAM sites, such as the Hawk site. Now, Nasway is flying the Mirage 2000, one of the fastest aircraft in DCS World. He's got 1 engine, but he can move, and he's carrying 2 Super 530 missiles. These are some of the most dangerous missiles on this server. So let's jump back into the comms as we ingress.
30 left offset, I'm going to go 30 right offset, try and triangulate. Plasma, you got that 15 painting me right now?
Negative, I don't see him. Bearing?
040-ish.
Another really important thing on this mission and this server is that the F10 map shows only your aircraft. So you must use bullseye references, and if you don't have a GCI, you can get into a mess.
My current position is bullseye 210 for 40 miles. I'm feet wet coming up on FARP 5.
So as you can see, resin is in that blue-green color on the bottom. He's looking for those Hawk sites, and we're continuing north.
Yeah. Nomad, you want to work that Hawk site at bullseye?
The rest of us are continuing north, and make sure you continue to like, comment, and subscribe on this video. And here comes Nasway off my left wing, flying by very fast.
Nasway, куда так погнал? Тебе далеко еще лететь, до Авакса. Понял?
So for those who don't speak Russian, Nasway just told me that he is accelerating, climbing for altitude. And yeah, we do have guys from all over the world in Red Star. Now, we have a fleet of bombers on our nose, but that's not the important thing. The important thing is a Hawk side off our right side that's about to lock us.
There you go, the Hawk is now painting me from FARP 5.
But the Hawk itself is in trouble because Nomad and Resin are both carrying HARM missiles, which are designed to home on the signal coming from the Hawk's radar dish and to fly right into it and blow it up. Now, this gives Nomad the opportunity to fire his HARM missile and take out the Hawk site, but the Hawk isn't waiting. As you can see, it's launching its own surface-to-air missiles at Nasway. The missile will continue to guide as long as the radar is working.
Huh? Ты выживешь, да?
Да, наверное.
Nasway has a Hawk launch on him. I see the missile, Nasway.
So I advise Nasway to descend and to extend away from the SAM site, and Nomad fires his harm missile towards the Hawk site.
Alright guys, we're passing the Hawk on our right side.
The Hawk missile is tracking Nasway. He is the contrails above me, and I'm still continuing to fly straight. Now, the Hawk is actually pretty smart. Now, right here, the missile starts to lose Nasway as he's extending, but the missile picks me up and now starts to look in my direction. Nomad's missile is on its way towards the site as we have a fleet of bombers coming up on our nose.
Nomad, I'll leave the bomber fleet for you and Rez then.
Well, I'm hanging on to my missiles.
Okay. I'll take a gun pass on one that's coming up, and that's it.
So as I go off to donate some cannon rounds and missiles to the AWACS, the Hawk site now locks resin.
We got one of the Hawk sites locking me right now. Launch on me. Present defensive.
Nasway's offsetting to the left.
No, he's shut up.
Yeah, there's
And that's a very good sound, as Nomad said that he didn't think he hit the Hawk site. Here's actually what was happening. The reason you stopped hearing that tone is because the radar of the Hawk site got taken down by a proximity impact from that missile. As soon as this radar got destroyed, everything went nice and quiet in my HUD.
Guys, there is a, behind this bomber flight, there is a trailer.
Copy.
From 360, 40 miles. 39,000.
Copy. I see him. Turning in hot.
Bomber's piece of cake, but my main job is to clear the air of enemy aircraft, so I'm switching to the enemy hostile coming in.
I'm engaging. Fox 1.
If my missile fails, Nasway says he's also got lock on him.
Что делаешь? Я по нему пустил ракету. Fox 1 on F-18.
Nasway's primary role is to take out the enemy AWACS, so I'm going to try to clear the air here, but Nasway can back me up if needed.
He's maneuvering. I'm clean. Pressing.
By providing short, informative updates to my flight, they know what situation I'm in and if I'm in trouble and what I'm doing. That's very important.
Copy.
The F-18 managed to drag my missile over to the right and did not hit him, which means that right here he's got me locked and he's likely to shoot again on me. That means it's time to send another Fox 127R missile on him.
I see a Hawk. I see he's launching a missile. Fox 1 from the F-18. Another Fox 1 from the F-18.
He's painting me.
Got him.
Good shot. Good shot.
Push. Continuing north.
Magnum.
My position is bullseye 310 for 23 miles. I've got Basal al-Assad on my right side.
Couple of things happened there. I reported my position, took down the enemy F-18, and the rest of the flight's continuing north. And what we're watching here is another harm launch, this time from Resin, who is now quite far behind us, attacking the Hawk site as we're continuing north. Remember, the Hawk site can also shoot back, and it did. You can see the missile smoke right below his harm missile as the Hawk has fought back. But as soon as the track radar gets blown up, it'll be able to do nothing else. There's a hit, and the Hawk site is out of commission. Good hit by Resin. I've picked up another target, and I'm thinking, is it a fighter? But it's far too slow. This is the smaller AWACS, the E-2 Hawkeye.
He's really slow. He's at around 30,000, 28,000. I don't know. It looks like a cargo plane.
Это AWACS. E-2.
Oh, is that an E-2?
Yeah.
Okay.
F-18 Hornet, bearing 18, range 16 miles, 24. Nope, I've got an 18 down there.
Fox 1.
Okay, Nasway is engaging the E-2. Resin, you did hit a track radar.
Oh, track radar.
Yeah.
Nasway's Super 530D missile is streaking towards the E-2 Hawkeye, which is very slow and very vulnerable. There's no one protecting him from the Blue Force for an easy splash as we continue our mission. Nomad and I are still north, and there's the splash.
Someone just splashed that 18. I think so.
Splash.
All right. Going for the bombers then.
Okay, Nasway killed the E2. Nasway, как состояние топлива?
Маловато, 4500 килограмм.
So I make an assumption here because I assume that Nomad is still with Resin to the south fighting the Hawks and the bombers. As you can see on the TAC feed, that's where I'm expecting them to be. So Nasway and I are to the north, and we will turn around to go land at Cyprus, our divert base.
Nasway, пошли на Ларанаку, на посадку, на Кипре.
Because we're so far away from our own AWACS, we no longer have data link updates, which means that I'm going to turn around here with Nasway and head for Cyprus. What I don't realize is actually Nomad did break through with us. He's not with Resin to the south.
We are redirected to Laranaca Air Base on Cyprus. Because Nasway's out of gas, and I got as far as Basel al-Assad.
And let's switch over to Resin Cam as he comes in for a run on a bomber that is flying south. He's on its 6, and he's getting lined up for a 20mm cannon pass to easily knock out one of the wings and get a nice easy splash. Now we are redirecting back south towards him right now, making our turn and diverting to Laranaca, hoping that he can rejoin us as well. If you look on the map, you can actually see that Nomad is continuing north in the red plane, while Nasway in purple and I'm in green are turning around the other way.
I don't know. No, that's not me. It's just...
I've got Mirage nails off by 3 o'clock.
So as we're trying to figure out where we are and how to redirect to the nearest airfield, Resin is in trouble by himself to the south as an enemy F-15 breaks through, fires a Fox 1 missile on him. Resin goes defensive into a split S, trying to evade the first Fox 1 missile, but the Eagle is there and we can't help out as the Eagle comes through for a second missile.
That's me.
Holy
Resin,
yep, I'm down.
I think you're merged with the Eagle, right?
Yep.
Right with the bombers.
Yep.
We can't do very much to assist as Resin is shot down, Nomad is continuing north, and we're going south. This is one of the challenges of being on a server like this, is you do not have an F10 God's eye view to see where your friends are, and with limited data link coverage and AWACS coverage, we can't see it on our data links. Nasway, for example, doesn't even have data link in his Mirage 2000. So we're heading south, separating from Nomad, who is continuing north. Res has been splashed, and now we're going to try to untangle this mess.
We'll land at Laranaca, we'll rearm and refuel there. And then we can meet you guys at halfway.
So I'm taking Nasway in the opposite direction as Nomad is continuing on course. The confusion is still growing.
Rez, if you're able, can you see where Nomad is in GCIM? Because I can't help, I don't know where he's at. But I think he's still alive.
Out of my plane.
I don't know. Nomad, are you safe?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Where are you?
As a flight lead, I should have checked in on this much earlier.
Where am I? Bulls 33763.
Wait. 3-3.
I'm northwest of Bulls, 63 miles.
Oh dear God, you're on your way to the frickin' target zone.
Yeah.
Holy.
At this point, I've realized I've screwed up and I'm making the biggest U-turn ever.
Okay, Nomad, we're coming. We thought you were way to the south. We thought you were way back there. Nasway, on the севере, Nomad. Пошли к нему. Alright, we're coming around, Nomad.
Don't worry, you're never going to catch me.
Oh, yeah, we will. Just go slow, man. I didn't know a Nomad broke through. Nasway, у тебя топливо есть? Или вообще в жопе?
много есть.
Nasway's fuel is not sufficient to continue. I'm going to measure it out on the F10 map. You're going to see this right now. And I'm going to ask him to detach and go to the secondary base at Cyprus for a landing while I continue forwards to try to catch up and support Nomad.
Oh boy. На 300 километров не хватит, наверное, да?
Точно нет.
Окей. Иди тогда садись.
Ланарка?
Да, я пойду за Nomадом. Alright, Nomad, I'm coming. I'm looking for you. Bullseye 3364. How many miles?
I'm 70 miles out.
Okay.
I'm just coming up on the,
Hatay?
where would it be? I am due west of Hatay.
Yep. You're 65 miles ahead. I'll be there in a skip and a jump. I didn't know you pushed through, Nomad. Sorry. I thought that you were still back to the south. That's why we all turned around to redo the thing.
No, you guys were attacking, well, Rest turned off and attacked the Hawk sites, and then you guys went after a couple of fighters, and
We cleared the way.
I wasn't getting pinged, so I just kept flying.
Nice. The mission successful then.
Nomad breaks through and now he's over Turkish airspace, over the Bay of Iskenderun Korfezi, but Hatay has a Patriot site that has picked him up. Here it comes.
Patriot? Just head on down to the deck.
My airplane is picking up the noise from the Patriot site, but the missile is on Nomad as he descends rapidly towards the ground of the Bay of Iskenderun and deploys chaff. The missile loses track, and from this point forwards, Nomad is going to be low along the ground all the way to the target zone, but he needs to find that AWACS. Meanwhile, I spot on my data link something near Nasway on Cyprus, and that is an enemy A-10. Nasway's on it.
Nasway, у тебя кто-то появился справа на носу. Yeah, Nasway, target on your 1 o'clock. Check data link.
Nasway's missile gets notched by the skilled A-10 pilot, and now it's up for a dogfight. Now, the A-10 is usually armed with Fox 2 missiles, but Nasway has a pair of those himself. Now this is a head-to-head fight. Mirage 2000, fast and highly maneuverable, versus the A-10. Slow, steady, heavily armored. It'll take more than one missile to take them out. Nasway turns in, and they're going head-to-head. Fox 2 launch coming up from Nasway as he gets lock, and there's the Fox 2. Missiles tracking for the A-10. Lots of flares deployed, and it flies right by the A-10. A-10 tries to pull up. Nasway pops flares. The A-10 did not bring any sidewinders. He has to use his guns here. Can he get some shots off with his cannon? Not quite enough. Nasway goes over the top. The A-10 just simply cannot pull those types of turns. Nasway gets his 6, and he's looking for that splash. Guns, guns, guns. A-10 is down. Good splash by Nasway. That's 2 aircraft that he's knocked out, and he is ready to come in for a landing at his airbase. A-10 goes down, and its pilot bails out. There's your lesson. If you're going to fly an A-10, always bring some sidewinders, just in case a Nasway shows up in his Mirage. Meanwhile, Nomad has to use his RWR to find the direction of the AWACS, because there is no coverage in this area.
Yeah, I'm not seeing them either. Oh, wait. Stand by.
You find something? Oh.
There is a bogey. 1 mile ahead.
Hi.
He's right.
Just don't fly over any air bases, Nomad.
Yeah, I don't think there's too much up here.
As Nomad is now feet dry looking for that AWACS, I've got an F-14 coming up behind me. I can see him on the RWR, and I know he's there, but there's not much I can do. The best I can do is stall and give Nomad a chance to break through. Resin has jumped into the GCI slot, so he can give more details, bearings, and locations to both myself and Nomad. The F-14 has decided to shoot missiles at me. This is it, the final stand for Plazma.
Threat is 55 miles. Nomad intercept would be about 125.
I see an AWACS finally again, Rez. I think that's the guy Nomad's looking for, right?
Yep. Nomad's nose on. Plasma.
Yeah, I see him.
Is, no, okay.
He fired a missile on me. Yep.
I'm in pretty much a no-win situation. I decided to turn in and face the Tomcat. Maybe I can put a missile on him before he gets me. And Resin now is providing cover for Nomad, giving him direction and targets. Here comes the missile heading for me. The Sparrow's there. I get a lock at the last second.
Yeah. I'm down.
And
He survived.
He survived.
He's going after Nomad. Right. It's all on you, buddy.
That was a semi-glorious last stand, which didn't achieve much, but it made the F-14 slow down, drop his speed and altitude, which means he's got less energy to keep chasing towards Nomad, giving Nomad more time to engage that AWACS. Now, the AWACS is cruising at altitude. He is disregarding the lone F-16 coming in with Fox 2s. Final stand, here we go. AWACS mission, will it be completed?
10 miles out, you might be able to get a heater on him.
I'm going to throw one his way.
Yep.
Fox 2.
And you've got an F-18 coming in to chase you, so I don't know if you want to hold onto those other two for this F-18.
Okay, Splash, he's down.
Copy. F-18 is 234 for 36 miles. Angel's 37. If you get low, you might be able to do a pop-up at him.
Yeah.
You got some nice mountains between you and him right now. Good kill, Nomad. Oh, that AWACS is.
But we're celebrating too early. There's a Patriot launch on Nomad as well.
The thing is, Nomad has to land to earn those points.
Oh, do I? I
Yeah.
got 5,800 pounds, so pick me an airport too.
Well, oh, he
Oh,
just
shit,
disappeared.
I'm down.
Patriot?
Hey, you got me.
Ah,
It do-
shit.
It doesn't matter. Your sacrifice was appreciated.
There you have it, a full-length mission. If you watched this far, I want to thank Nomad, Resin, and Nasway for the great flight, and also the Contention folks for hosting such a great server. If you have questions, leave them in comments. Jump to Red Star DCS, click the About button to jump to our Discord, and as always, like, comment, and subscribe.